Okay guys, it is Brooke and welcome back to my channel. So this is actually the third video in a row that I'm filming. Literally, I filmed 1, 2, and 3. So yes, this is gonna be a lot, but I have my coffee right here. And okay, literally don't hate on me for this because I've already gotten so many weird comments about it from Jocelyn and Zane. Well, if you do, honestly, I don't care. But if you guys haven't tried these, I know they look like freaking baby food, but they aren't. They're, well, okay, I don't know. They're gluten-free and vegan, and they're from Trader Joe's, and they are like the fruit sauce crusher things. And I have the organic apple carrot one, but these are seriously like the best applesauce things ever, and I eat them all the time as a snack. I put them in the fridge and then I eat them. So yes, they're really good. I recommend you try them. I don't care what they look like, they're really good. So yes, I have snacks, I have drinks, and we're just gonna get into this video. And you guys don't even know, well, you'll know by the title, but I mean, now I'm gonna explain what this video is. So I, in my last video, talked about wanting to do a kind of story time, but also just a, you know, relatable video about me and my applying to college process and what happened with it. So I'm doing a video about that, and then I'm gonna sit down and actually relax because I've been talking nonstop for about over an hour because I've just been filming. But I love doing it for you guys, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it or enjoy my other videos, or you just, you know, feel a calling to like it. Anyways, let's just get straight into the video. Okay, first I need to take a sip of coffee for some energy. I swear I've been talking for so long. So, wow. Throwing it back to, what, like 3 years ago when I was in, yeah. Oh my god, it was like 3 years ago when I was in high school. What do you mean? Oh, that was so long ago. So, 3 years ago when I was applying for colleges and I was talking to college counselor advisor at my high school because we had that, thank God. You know, I was wondering where I was gonna go, what I was gonna do, and I just started researching and wanting to know, you know, what schools offered interior design. And I realized a lot of schools actually don't offer interior design unless you're going to a, you know, school dedicated to design, which I didn't want to do personally just because, you know, I get that it's still a college experience, but to me, I wanted the university college experience. Like, yeah, like FITM is for fashion and design and all of that, and I could have gone to like a strictly design school, but personally, I just felt it would be better for me to go to a school that had, you know, all different kinds of majors, so I could just like embrace it and experience it and meet people that had different interests than what I'm interested in, which is design. So I did apply to a lot of colleges. I had my reach schools, my goal schools, and my safety schools. Or not my reach and goal. My reach schools / goal, my target schools, and my safety schools. I applied to a lot of places. A lot of places didn't have design, like I just said. So I ended up thinking, well, you know, architecture is similar to interior design, so if the school didn't have interior design, I applied for architecture. Now, the thing is about design, and if you are trying to apply for design, a lot of schools will ask for a portfolio. I don't know where they think you're getting all of the stuff to put in your portfolio, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I really don't understand it, but a lot of schools were asking for portfolios and like things of progress work, and my high school didn't offer like any design classes, so I didn't have any of that other than just like doodles and stuff I was drawing, you know, by myself when I had spare time. So I really didn't have like a set of work with things that they could look at, which was kind of annoying to me because I really don't understand why they were asking for that, because that gives a disadvantage for people that don't, you know, have stuff like that. For, you know, I'm not sitting down drawing plans out when I'm in high school. Anyways, that was kind of a real disadvantage for me, and it made the process of colleges a lot harder. So yes, I did end up submitting, regardless of what, you know, they said. I submitted stuff that I had drawn myself and was hoping for the best. Obviously, that probably didn't really work, but I did it because that was all that I had. So make sure you use what you have and just go with it, because you should be proud of your work. Yes. But I was in crew in high school, which, if you don't know, crew is rowing. So you like row in the boat, you know? And I was a coxswain, and if you don't know what that is, okay, yes, the word's funny, ha ha ha. But I was a coxswain, which is the person that sits at the front of the boat and, you know, steers the boat, motivates the rowers, you know, uses microphone and like is able to communicate with them throughout the race. So that is what I did, because I was too tiny to be a rower, because I tried that one year, it didn't work out. So I was a coxswain, and I was planning on going to college to become a coxswain. So I actually visited and emailed the coaches of University of Washington up in Seattle, Washington, yeah. And I visited the campus junior year, and I talked with the coaches. Long story short, they didn't have anything with my major, so it was kind of not a place that I really wanted to go, even though the campus is beautiful and I have an uncle that lives up there. I absolutely love Seattle. I love rainy weather, so I know I would love it there, but just really didn't seem like the right fit. I also didn't really visit a lot of colleges, disclaimer, just because I didn't see a point. I feel like if you're really into that and really into the tours and like going with your family, like that could be a fun like vacation thing to do, or just a fun like family thing to go and do yourself. I didn't really do that. Yeah, personal choice. I don't really know. But yeah, I also did email the coach of the USD rowing like thing. So if you don't know what USD is, it's the University of San Diego, not UCSD. So that is USD is a private school, and the coach did really want me, which was so exciting for me, because I was like, oh my god, USD, my top choice. They, I believe, do have it. Yes, they have an architectural program, which I applied for, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is my dream school. Like, I'll get to Cox. They're such a good team. I'm so excited. And I was just waiting and waiting and waiting, and the coaches were like, we have you like have our pull, like we want you, and there's a spot for you on the team. And you know, I felt like I had really just like found my place and really knew where my life was going at that point. Now, as all of you know, sometimes things don't work out, and they all work out for a reason. But at the time, obviously, I was like a little senior in high school, not knowing where I was gonna go, and I was just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for, you know, that letter. And I applied to so many schools. I want to say around 20. Most of them were reach schools, because I really didn't know where it was going to take me. And some schools take GPA more into consideration. Some schools take SAT and ACT scores more into consideration. So you really have to make sure you know what the school wants exactly if you really want to get into the school. Now, my GPA wasn't bad in high school. It was a 3.5, 3.45, like right in there. So pretty good GPA. Not a 4.0. I was never a 4.0 girl, but I got good grades. Like, yeah, I got good grades. Anyways, long story short, I waited so long, and finally I got the decision letter in the mail, and it wasn't a packet, it was just a small envelope, and I knew that I didn't get into the school, and I was devastated. I was crushed. I was so sad, and I was like, my life is over. I'm not going to college. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, USD was my top choice, and now I have failed at life. But you guys have to realize it's not the end of the world, and me being a dramatic person was just freaking out and crying and really confused. And I didn't get into a lot of the other schools that I, wanted to get into. And so the other choices that I narrowed it down to were Sonoma State and Cal State Long Beach, because I realized I wanted to stay in California after I visited, Washington, and I had looked at other schools. It was kind of just a good choice for me. So it was, Sonoma, which is in Northern California, or Long Beach. So yeah, I was kind of going back and forth. Sonoma didn't have, my major, which was kind of annoying to me because then I would have to go in undecided. And I knew, like, deep down in my heart that I loved the campus of Sonoma. It's beautiful. I love Northern California. I love Napa. I love wine country in general. But I just knew, like, in my gut that it wasn't the right choice for me. And, like, being away from my family, yeah, like, I'm okay with, but just, like, I just knew. Like, I just had that gut feeling, when you get that and you just know that something isn't right for you and you know the right choice. Yeah, I got that feeling. So Long Beach kind of seemed like a really good thing, and I didn't really ever think about Long Beach as, the school I wanted to go to. It was never really at the top of my list. It was never really, anything I was like crazy about, but it was like a safety school. Little did I realize that their acceptance rate is like 31%, which I also think is a lie, low-key, because a lot of people get into the school, but a lot of people don't, so I really don't know. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, my parents were really happy that I got in. Some of my friends didn't get into the school, some of my friends did, and, I just was like, I guess I could go here. Like, they have my major. They had interior architectural design, which I thought I wanted to go into. And I was like, you know what? Why not? Because at that point I felt like I had run out of options, and I was kind of, settling for the school, because I didn't really know crazy amounts about Long Beach. And I know that a lot of people love Long Beach and want, oh my god, what? There's like a bug, I don't know. A lot of people want Long Beach as their top choice, which is so amazing, because then you want to go here, because we have so many good programs, and every major has something to offer you, and it's a beautiful campus for the most part. And yeah, so yes, but I was just never really into it. And so I was like, okay, you know what, they have my major and I'm kind of out of options, so what the heck, like, I will go and I will see what it's about. I accepted, I went to SOAR, I signed up for my classes, and everything seemed to be going as planned. I was super excited once I went to SOAR, and I feel like that was kind of the turning point for me, because I met, a lot of good friends there, and I was like, you know what, I could see this as my school. I could see this as where I spend the next 4 years of my life. So honestly, like I keep saying, everyone turns out where they're supposed to be, regardless of whether you think you are or not. I really think that if you are questioning it, or like something is like really, I don't know, like deep down inside you're like, this isn't the right place for me, listen to your gut. Really listen to your gut, because in your heart, because you know what's best for you, you know the right choice for you, and everything will end up just working out like it's supposed to. Obviously, like, I think back and I, still wish I did crew, and Long Beach does have a team, but I think that when I ended, that was like the right time for me, and now I can focus on, being a designer, and I switched my major to just general design so I could focus on what I love and what I'm passionate about. And thank goodness I picked Long Beach, because I really don't think there's any other place that I could see myself going at this point, and any place I'd rather be. I've made so many great friends, have so many interesting experiences here, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't ask for anything else, because it truly has been one of the best experiences of my life. So just know that sometimes life doesn't work out in ways you think that it should, but it all works out for you in the way that it should, if that makes sense. So don't worry if you don't get into a school that you wanted to get into super bad. If you do get into the school and you get your dream school, then be excited and just like take in everything that life has to offer you and that college has to offer you, because there's so many things that I have been opened up to and just experienced and just taken in, and I like can't say enough. I wouldn't change it for the world, and I'm so happy, and it just really warms my heart that I was able to be accepted into a school that, really just like is helping me improve and become who I am today and educate me in all the things that I am so passionate about. So it will be okay, is the moral of this story. So yes, I really hope that this video helps you if you are down about not getting into a college that you didn't want to get into, or you got into your dream school and you're super excited, because I'm excited for you. If you are going to Long Beach in the fall, I'm excited for you. Holla, we get to hang out together. I get to see you guys, and it'll be so fun. So yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it helps you out in some way, or you found my story interesting, or you were like, hey, that's what happened to me. So now she's like telling my story from her perspective, So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Remember, make sure to subscribe for more content if you want, and like this video, and that's basically it. Thank you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.